I know I'm late. I'm a day late, and I do apologize. I actually ran into something unfortunate, but I am okay. And long story short, it just happened. As you know, I've in my previous podcast episodes, for that matter, I talked about my bad shoulder and my elbows, right? So over Easter weekend, but it was really on Sunday. I was just typing out email. Next thing you know, my left shoulders went like crunch and pop and just sheer pain just popped out of nowhere. And oh my gosh, I was miserable, very, very miserable. And I got very miserable quickly. And it also turns out that my bicep or a tendon actually left my arm and went down to my lower arm. So my left elbow is more injured because of it, because there's like a bruise on the left elbow, and then there's like a bicep or something above my elbow, and then the upper part of my right arm, left arm, the upper part of my left arm is so swollen and there's pain. So da, here we go again. So I went to urgent, spent 3 hours yesterday at urgent care, and I have what you call, and they actually diagnosed it. They couldn't figure it out with the X-ray what was wrong because I have so much arthritis, and basically, they're calling it well, it's basically what it boils down to is a degenerative changes. So basically means that arthritis, decides, hey, we're gonna make things really horrible for you. And yeah, so basically they called it, hold on, I'm pulling it up. Something, it's about extensive generative changes. So basically means that my shoulder is partially out of the joint. It just popped out or whatever you call that. And people, it's painful. I do not wish on anybody. No, I do not. So, and basically what they're going to do is, well, what we're trying to figure out is, there we go. Here's the word. So I have a left shoulder subluxation, which is chronic. Basically it means that my shoulder joint has popped out a little bit, not all the way, but actually partially. And yes, it is painful, people. And for this whole time, I thought, the pain behind my shoulder, I always thought of the torn tendons, but I guess not. So, yeah, so I'm on Happy Joy medication, a pain medication. I went to get night. Y'all should see me earlier today. I was like a zombie, but it's keeping the pain away. And before I go to bed tonight, I'll take another one. But oh boy. So I'm in a sling, obviously, and then I was supposed to be icing, but ice is not helping by any means. So, with that being said, surgery might be happening, but knowing the journalist person that I am, I should not have done this, but I did anyway. I looked it up, what healthcare professionals can do for a shoulder. There are two options that I am just like, Lord, no, I don't think so. Not gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. It could happen. One is to undislocate the shoulder and put it back into place, which also means that my left elbow is gonna be undislocated too, and I don't know, quite frankly, how I feel about that. And the second option I found was that they stick those giant drain needles in your shoulder and even elbow and drain all the fluid. I've seen those needles. I had those needles in my bad knees before they got replaced. No and no. I'm sorry. If it comes down to that, if it goes down to that, okay, fine. But somebody's holding my hand down, holding my right hand, because I'm going to be throwing fists. I kid you not. But in all seriousness, I'm okay. I'm just taking it day by day. So I'm just waiting to hear back from my general doctor. Then I'm waiting to hear back from the orthopedist. Try to get in sooner than waiting waiting for a whole month. So no more Orange Theory, which is unfortunate. But I was just thinking about this today too. It's like it's scary to know how bad my upper joints are, especially my shoulders and elbows. It's scary to know that they could just my I'm right-handed, so it's just scary to think about that. Man, my right shoulder, my right elbow can go out too. I'm like, eh, like I don't like this at all. So I've been working out with joints like that. I didn't think it would be that bad, to be honest, but guess so. But again, I'm doing okay. It's just it's unfortunate. I surely was not planning uh this accident, this incident for that matter. I was not. So, um yeah, so that's just what it is. Yeah, that's why I didn't show up last night. And it is unfortunate. I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is. You just gotta take the good, the bad, the ugly, and just roll with it as far as I'm concerned. So anyway, that's why I didn't show up. Plus, I was really tired, and when I took that pain pill last night, that even wore me out even more. So there's just no way. And this is why it's only like almost 7 p.m. when you're listening to this on April 19th, 2022. And yeah, so I'm on a little early than usual. So I figure I'd go on when I'm less groggy and talk about um talk about this and all that fun jazz. But anyway, that's just what it is. So, and plus, my doctor also put me on a new diet: no sugar, reduced carbs. No, I have to avoid sugar. And I'm like, you're kidding me, right? No cakes, no cookies. I'm like, well, you know what? It was fun while it lasted. It's because I have hypothyroidism, and Dr. Schmalhorst recognized that my doctor, for that matter, he recognized that shoot, sorry, I'm losing my words here. That my cholesterol was a little high, so was my blood sugar. So no sugar for me. But luckily, I have my youngest sister. She's teaching me, like, she works as a dietary aide at a nursing home, so she knows all about this stuff. So she's helping me through it, which is even better. So yeah, it's all good. All right. So before I go any further, everybody knows the shout outs. To my if anybody wants any leftover Easter stuff, check out my sister-in-law's shop on Facebook and TikTok. Look at Lily Boutique because she has 2 more Easter baskets left. So, and they're pretty darn cute. Pretty darn cute. I'm a little too old, but those are pretty sweet. And then of course you got Dan, Just the Facts, very knowledgeable guy. Check out his YouTube page, Just the Facts, and yeah, well, I didn't know that he has a bachelor's like in video production, so that's cool. And that's stuff that I'm interested in, so that's fun. And of course, the next shout out goes out to my friend Royce Eddings from Royce in the House. I know I totally forgot like Sunday was Easter, so I totally forgot about that. But he should be live this Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. my time, 8:30 p.m. Central Time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Yeah, I don't know why my laptop just did that. That's so weird. But anyway, yeah, so check him out. He's fun. He and we are just having a blast, a ball. And yeah, it was Royce does put on a good show. Excuse me. Whew, he makes it fun. Yeah. I do appreciate his friendship very much. So he's fun to talk to as well. All right, so music news. Oh, okay, sorry guys, I'm just kind of out of it at the moment. So bear with me here. So music news. I think the only big thing, I mean, there are 2 big things, but the big thing I'm going to talk about will be tonight's topic. It's not about bands, it's not about artists. I'll get to that. It's a little different. But Toby Mac, he's been featured on some new music. He actually is featured on the song. Let me pull up here. Here we go. Featured a song called "Perfectly Loved" by Rachel Lampa. Now I know Rachel Lampa's music. I grown up listening to her stuff, and so basically, um, yeah, and the collaboration with Toby Mac on there is amazing. I think Toby's vocals really complements Lampa's vocals, and it's just a deep and meaningful song. So check out the song "Perfectly Loved," which features harmonies with her longtime friend Toby Mac. And we all know I love Toby Mac, so you guys won't be disappointed. No, nah, ha, is it possible? Toby Mac is just he's creating new music right now, and he's touring, and yeah, he's great. I love him. He's great. I don't know. It'd be cool if he came to Budweiser Event Center too. Just saying. Yeah, so 20 minutes from my house. I mean, of course, we all know what tour I'm hanging on for. I know things are a little bit in limbo right now, but seriously, man, I have a full heart and dedication on making Dolan's, who I believe is kind of just resting now, and he finished the first, I guess, part of, I guess, say celebrating the Monkeys tour. And I heard great reviews from it, and people seem to love his performance. And just based off from the clips and stuff, yeah, it's fantastic. It really is. Of course, I still get a sense of why I hear Daydream Believer and much other songs. But that's okay. That just shows how impactful the other three, Davey, Peter, and Mike, were in my life. So, Mickey, you have impacted my life as well. So, but yeah, I'm still dedicated to seeing the tour. So, but right now, but I'm not gonna roll anything else. So I'm just gonna hush there because that's too much thinking, to be honest. And then, of course, I like it too. I mean, Monkeys music, if you really think about it, is generational. It really is. They're totally different generations of Monkeys fans. It's like being Kiss. Okay, Kiss fans. I'm a Kiss fan, but there are different generation of Kiss fans out there. But yeah, we all find a way to come together for one night and get along and rock out. Same thing with Monkeys fans. Everybody congregates together for one night, listen, make perform these fantastic songs that are part of our life, our childhood. Yeah. So reach out, Mickey. You're awesome. And I believe he's gearing up with Felix Cavallari for a tour, so he'll be busy. So, but stay safe out there, Mickey. Stay safe. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna jump right into it. Actually, I will. Let's do it. So basically, before, well, before my shoulders decided to go, uh, like give it out on me and all that fun jazz. Annoyingly, but last week I mentioned that Bon Jovi is out there touring, and there's something that caught my attention that I would like to address. And the reason I'm addressing this is because people are not being kind towards Bon Jovi. People are criticizing Bon Jovi. It's just a lot of hurtful things. And this is something I want to bring up. And so this is actually on my heart, and this is how I feel. I normally do not share my feelings for what it's worth, but by God, I'm sharing this one. This one gets me vocal. So let's talk about here. So Bon Jovi's 2022 tour has been getting horrible reviews. And the reason for that is because the band doesn't sound the same. And two, John Bon Jovi can't really sing anymore. Okay, that doesn't bother me. Okay, that does not bother me. This is what bothers me is people saying like, "Oh, he should retire." They suck. Pardon my French. I'm just hearing what I heard, and it's just like, "Oh, they should retire. He's no good. John Bon Jovi's no good. He's just better off stage to get, helping the community." Okay, so okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. I understand. I understand the situation. I understand that Bon Jovi, the band's not playing as good as they were back in the prime, and I understand that John Bon Jovi can't really sing anymore. I get that. And that's something that I honestly that doesn't really bug me. And I'm going to tell you why in a minute. Why that's not what bugs me. What bugs me is how the naysayers, some people who are criticizing the performance and John Bon Jovi, um, here's the thing: they should be more appreciative with the fact that Bon Jovi's still out there performing music. I'm serious. Okay, and this gets me so heated. Okay, yes, I understand they're older. All right, they're older gentlemen. The whole band are older. They're in their 60s now. Okay, I understand that. Okay, I know a lot of the critics really, when Guess Bon Jovi, when Rich Sambora left, they just decided to stop loving Bon Jovi because of Sambora leaving, and which, by the way, quite frankly, was really stupid. But that's just me. I'll probably get to that too in a minute. But I just think that I think when people, I understand they're criticizing. I understand people have jobs as as a review critic. I get that. I'm a review critic. I review music albums. I get that. But what I'm trying to say is that other than bashing, saying things about they should retire or John's just out, but he doesn't sound good anymore. He should just quit and give up and just move on. All I really have to say to them is this: just be thankful they're out there performing still. I'm serious. I was thinking about this the other day. Okay, it's like just be thankful that 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 a band by the name of Bon Jovi is still out there and still performing. Be thankful for all the music they have done and how their lyrics impact the lives of others, and also for myself. Yeah, have impacted me as well with their lyrics. So just be thankful they're still out there. They're alive. They're breathing. And I mean, I'm not saying everyone hates them or hates John's voice. I'm not saying that either. I think the people who enjoy Bon Jovi, embrace it because that's a band that changed their life. And so I guarantee you some people understand that they're older, they may not sound the same or play the same. That's fine. But the other ones who are really criticizing this should really just take a step back and say, hey, you know what? They may not sound good, he may not sing as well anymore, but I do appreciate the fact that they're still out there playing. I mean, look at Kiss. I know Kiss kind of just kicked off their like South America end of the road tour, but a lot of people were saying like, early in years, Kiss should retire. Paul Stanley's vocals are shot, Gene's vocals are shot, and Tommy, Eric are not real members, which by the way, shut up, they are. Shut up, haters. Don't get me started. I'm serious. See, I'm a little heated at that. I mean, when I mentioned that, I actually rolled my eyes. I'm like, just shut up, you two. They are, of course they're against it because they don't understand the whole story. At least that's my opinion, my interpretation of it. But at least be thankful that Kiss is still out there, that people get to witness one of the greatest rock bands alive today. Kiss, it's like the Rolling Stones. Okay, 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 Rolling Stones. Okay, this might be a little off top, but they still have it. Mick Jagger can still do a strut, whatever. It's fine, but I mean, some people have said that Mick Jagger sounds different, the band sounds different. Okay, they're older. Just be glad you're experiencing Rolling Stones in this lifetime. I'm glad I haven't experienced Rolling Stones, but I have loved their albums and I love a lot of their songs. My goodness, great songs. Brown sugar. But anyway, before I get out of line here, the songs. What I'm saying is that people should just be appreciative that these longtime bands are still out there performing because before you know it, they may not ever come back. A band member might have died. You just do not know. Look at I guess a prime example would be, not that I'm criticizing. I don't want to say they're criticizing the Foo Fighters, the late Taylor Hawkins. Let's put that into light. If people actually are being appreciative with how the Foo Fighters music impacted their life. And when Taylor passed, I know a lot of people were just blessed to have met him and or feel like they know him through music. I mean, time's short. Time, it's like time doesn't give us a deadline. It doesn't say, "Hey, you're gonna pass away this date and that." Okay, I just really wish. So my point is that I really wish people could stop criticizing Bon Jovi and just step back and be thankful they're still out there because time is doesn't give out warnings. Time doesn't say you're going to pass away on a certain day. I mean, oh geez, I'm going to be a little sensitive here. I mean, uh, it's like monkeys. Without Mickey's doing a great job of still going out there and performing. But which, by the way, he sounds amazing. I have not heard anything negative, so bravo. But I'm just saying, it's amazing. You know, be honoring three bandmates or three brothers for that matter that all impacted Mickey's life, but impacted all of our lives. And their deaths affected a lot of us, including mine. And just time isn't so what I'm saying is time is a promise. It doesn't promise us when we're done here on earth, you know? So I just really wish, people would step back and just embrace the fact that wow, Bon Jovi's still out there touring. Okay, yeah, that's great. Just say wow, I can't believe they start touring. I mean, yes, I will agree. They sound different, but that's okay. That's okay. That's just part of age. It's part of age. It's part of time. It's just I just wish people could just understand how lucky they are to have a band like Bon Jovi still out and about performing. Uh, I can't emphasize this enough. I mean, Aerosmith, good lord, where do you go with that one? It's just like be blessed to know that Aerosmith is still out there performing. It doesn't in my opinion, it doesn't matter what age these musicians are. It really isn't because I don't look at the age thing. No, it's like, oh, I don't know. I'm gonna put somebody's name on the spot. I can't put Royce on the spot because that would be nuts, but it'd be funny, but it would be nice. It would be nice. Sorry, Royce. Uh, um, you know, oh geez, I mean, John Bon Jovi, Steven Tyler, Mickey Dolenz, the late Taylor Hawkins, the late David Jones, the late Peter Tork, the late Mike Nesmith. It's just the late Charlie Watts, for that matter. They're all sim- they're all not symbols. I should say they're all icons in our lives because they found a way to impact us. It's just like for me, prime example would be I see John Bon Jovi on the stage. Okay, if I make a bunch of nonsense, I'm sorry. Bear with me here. But seeing John Bon Jovi on stage, he has like all white hair. Okay, it's still John Bon Jovi. He's just gotten older. Like what's the deal? What's the deal? It the way I see John Bon Jovi, it's how I view him as a musician. I see a man who's proud of how far he's come with his music. I see a man that's um who loves to give back to the community when he has time. And I see a man who just wants to go out there and have fun. I mean, that's how I view him. It doesn't matter how horrible he sings or how bad the band plays. That's just how I view him. I view the band as an iconic band that really impacted my life with their lyrics, and I'm very grateful for that. And so I just, in these days, Bon Jovi reference that slipped, but these days, and that's my share, by the way. I just wish people could really just take the time to really appreciate, the iconic bands that are still out there performing and artists like Mickey Dolenz. Mickey Dolenz is out there still performing. Good for him. And Alice Cooper's still out there performing. And yay! And then you got Kiss is in South America performing, and I sincerely hope they're staying safe out there. So it's just a matter of just embracing it because time's not promised. And then, I can understand like people get angry because when they see like John Bon Jovi, stage, will think, oh, he's gonna hit those high notes like he used to. It's like Oh, I saw a clip. Oh my gosh, earlier today of John Bon Jovi singing "Want to Dare" live, and he could not hit those high notes. And that's where people started really criticizing him. And I'm like, just sitting there going, okay, how do I? Of course, I'm not gonna mention anything in the comments because I'm not gonna. I don't want to be partake in the fire. I know better. I know way better. It's just I just feel it's the age thing. But regardless of age, I really think it takes guts to really go on that stage and perform. I mean, especially when you're old. Well, I just think it takes guts. It's like when you're older and stuff. I'm sure your vocals do change, which I have noticed in several musicians. Not you, Mickey. You're good. And and so it's just it's just disheartening. I just people are so focused on judging about the way the band plays or how the singer performs, but in reality, they should embrace the fact that the band is still out there performing. Like, gosh, you kidding me? When the Okay, I'm gonna do a little monkeys memory here. Okay, bear with me on this. I know I'll switch from Bon Jovi to monkeys. Just bear with me here. It's like, okay, in 2001, when the monkeys showed up at our stampede, it was just Davey, Mickey, and Peter, and their awesome band. And man, a lot of people, there were some younger people. I was one of the younger, by the way. I was like 18 at the time. I was, but anyway, and I remember just looking around the audience, and and I'm like, I'll say there were some young, younger people like myself out in the stands, but not really. And then I noticed there were some younger people like my age, like 18, 17, 18, 19, 20 for that matter. Ooh, excuse me. And I kind of noticed that they were very appreciative with the music. It's just like there was. I mean, I'm not making this up. I mean, some of them were just plain out ignoring them talking and rolling their eyes, and they're like, "Can we go home yet?" I'm like, but I mean, I understand the kids didn't want to be there, but I think the parents really wanted to understand. These guys were our music, and these guys have a huge following back in. Oh, they still do, by the way. And it's just that I think the older. My dad loved the concert. He did chuckle at most of the humor. Of course, I giggled I giggled like an idiot, but I still do. Doesn't take much these days. Just saying. And then it's just I kind of shook my head a little bit. I was disappointed with some of that, a little bit of the audience. Not all of it. All of them were just having fun singing, but there's some audiences who just didn't want to watch the monkeys or anything. I'm like, and literally, I remember just sitting there thinking, like, my lord, just be appreciative that these three are on stage and performing. You kidding me? And I said to myself, you know how long I've waited to see this have this moment? You kidding me? This is awesome. It's like it's not every day you see like a Mickey Dolenz or Peter Tork or David Jones, right in front of your face performing live. So it's I was blessed, and I just wish that other younger generations closer to my age at the time, were more appreciative. And it kind of makes me wonder now if they are, you know, you know what I mean? It makes me wonder. But if they're not, then then they're missing out because the Monkeys fan base, we're a fun group. We don't bash or anything. We're just a fun loving group, the way it should be. But anyway, yeah. So my moral points. I know I'm going on and on. I'm sorry. You can tell I'm out of it. But my moral point is people should stop criticizing Bon Jovi and just embrace the fact they're self performing with knowing that's not going to be perfect. Okay, you know what? Life's not perfect. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, nothing even happens perfect. If everything was perfect, I wouldn't be having my shoulder issue. Thank you very much. So, and it's just I just want people to be appreciative of these bands. I'm pretty sure love and judged by love well, younger generation, I shall say, judged by the way they look. I'm like, That's not the point. The point is these guys are iconic. The point is that their music has impacted people's lives and really put helped them through the toughest times. The point is you need to be more appreciative. Even if you know a little bit about them, fine, just be appreciative because these moments won't last for forever. They may feel like it, they may seem like it, but they don't. And by the way, that stinks personally. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna pull a plug on this because I'm getting a little annoyed because I was just while talking to you guys, I was looking at the what you call it, the reviews, and I just got really annoyed. It's like, the way you guys are talking about Bon Jovi and just calling him old, whatever, blah 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 blah, being real, and some of the comments were really disrespectful. In my mind, I'm like, I'm glad I cannot see you guys face to face because I'll be more than happy to shed light on your opinions on this. I would too. I mean, I don't voice my opinions on anything these days. I mean, I'm trying to stay out of drama as much as possible, but when it comes to something like this or something about Kiss band members and etc., then yeah, I'm gonna voice my opinion, uh, whether they like it or not. All right, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna try to be back Saturday. We'll see. We'll see. Or is it Friday? Friday, sorry. Friday. See, I'm out of it. Friday, and yeah, I'll come back at you guys with something a little bit more better, hopefully. So in the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy. Embrace the bands that are still playing today, especially the older bands. Are you kidding me? I'm like, it's great stuff, and just embrace the fact that they're still here because time doesn't promise us forever. So embrace it while they're still here. All right, I'm out, guys. Take care. Bye bye.